channel. If you're new here, welcome to All American. Today I am doing a get ready with me, and while I am doing a quick everyday simple makeup look, I'm just going to be giving my unpopular opinions on certain things that, you know, kind of like honestly get on my nerves. So I just felt like I'm just going to give my unsolicited unpopular opinion while just doing my makeup. This video was very impromptu, so if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Make sure that the notification bell is turned on so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And without further ado, let's get started. So as my intro, I'm just going to do a quick everyday makeup look and just give my unpopular opinion about certain things. This is not going to be like a formal type video. I just wanted to do my makeup and I was like, hey, why not just do a video just giving my unsolicited unpopular opinion on things that I see on social media or just in life general. I don't want this video to be too long, so as you can see, my brows are done somewhat. Yeah, they're done because this is gonna be what's considered an everyday makeup look. Not really too concerned about doing anything major. I'm not going anywhere special today, but I did want to kind of zhuzh up and put on some makeup. And let me just stop rambling, and here we go. So since I did my brows and I'm not really gonna put on any eyeshadow, I'm just gonna go right on in with my foundation, stuff like that. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the term, or the saying, where I'm always seeing stuff where they say, well, what do you bring to the table? A man or a woman should bring such to the table. Or I'm expecting this, and that, you know, stuff like that. And I really hate that term because, like, what is a table? Everything is very subjective. What I may think or what's important to me from my mate or significant other is definitely going to be different than the other person. And then also, it just depends on your age, the things that you are looking for in life, as far as if you're looking to build with someone. So that term, what you bring to the table, how about I'm already the table? Like, I'm set. I would say, just for me, I don't need someone to bring, well, I do need someone to bring something to the table, an addition to, as to complement what I already have going on. But in regards to, let's say, saying I need someone to bring the meat, I don't need you to bring the meat. I work. I have a roof over my head. Anything that you bring, I would say, would be the sides, if you get what I'm saying. Also, when I think about when people say, what are you bringing to the table? For me, I'm thinking that they're more focused on the financial aspect of a relationship. But for me, if I was to even ask that question, I'm more focused on the person's character, their mental status or mental health, their relationship with their family, just those type of things versus financial status. Because I need you to bring peace. I need you to bring some form of support, and not just financially, but emotionally, mentally, physically. So I also feel like the older you get, the things that you're looking for that's more important to you in a relationship starts to change. Because if you are in your 40s, then you kind of like already have a career, stuff like that. So you want your significant other to kind of add to what you already have going on in a different way, if you get what I'm saying. So that's just a saying, or when I always hear or see memes with that bringing to the table stuff, I was just like, okay, what does that mean to me? What is my opinion in regards to that saying? Also, another one that I often see is a real man this, a real man that. Well, what is a real man? Or a real woman this, or a real woman that? All of these terms are very subjective. What I may think a real man consists of may differ from you or my friend or my sister or anyone else. So when I often see people using that term, and I just be like, well, and then they give their definition of what a real man is, and I'm like, that's just a man. That's what a man is supposed to do. Just be baffled by some of the expectations that people will say a real man would do. No, that's what a man will do. A lot of times I definitely know that a lot of the memes that we see on social media is to get reactions out of people. But then you also have some people who just decides to take what those memes say and make it law and decide to live by it. And then will get upset with you if you disagree with it. Everyone is able to think and feel however they want to. I don't feel like, we live in a monolithic world where everyone has to have the same opinions, the same likes and stuff. So, of course, anything that I say is just based on how I feel or see about the things that's going on. You don't have to agree with me or whatever. It is what it is. So, another thing that always tend to bother me and I have a strong opinion about is people who overshare on social media. I mean, every ounce, minute, second of what's going on in their life, they are sharing the information on social media, but they get mad at the responses or the reactions that they get. And I'm just like, well, what did you expect? What were you expecting to come from it? If you're always, I'm not saying keep your relationship secret or don't express how you feel and love a person, but you also have to keep in mind that there are people in the world that will be jealous of you and your relationship and can't wait to see, the relationship crumble. They're just waiting to either catch your person doing something so they can throw it in your face and they can be like, ha ha ha, you thought he was such and such, but oh, he was trying to talk to such and such, or he was in my inbox, or he was this, or he was that. Some people love to see people unhappy, miserable, because they want you to join in with their misery. They're living a miserable life, and they're just plain old just jealous. And when you are giving them the fuel to use or the ammunition to use against you, then you're just feeding right into their BS. Now, when you are constantly addressing or the negativity, that's another thing I don't like. So if you are celebrating a milestone, something amazing in your life, why even address the haters? I feel like you're giving them all of your energy. You're still letting them know that they, have some type of power or hold on you. The best thing that you can do to your haters is to just live your life and let them see that you'll continue to prosper and grow. That's the best thing that I feel like you can do, instead of always addressing your haters. That's just my opinion. You know, some people feel like they need to let it be known, or they're tired of being quiet, which is fine. You know, you address it, but if you're constantly addressing it over and over, like, damn, what do you have going on in your life where just everybody is always hating? Like, you always having issues with other people. You get what I'm saying? Another thing that I do not like is when people put their business out on social media, and then when you're asking what happened, then you post 2-3 days later saying everybody in your business. Well, hello. You made a post. What makes you think that we wouldn't have been inquisitive if we wanted to know, what's going on? You put it out there for us to be curious, I want to know. I'm nosy. So if I ask what's going on, why get snappy? Why not just tell us? Versus us sitting up here trying to figure out what's going on, or if you're just doing it for attention, Seeking attention on social media is another thing that I don't understand. But, attention seeking. Always, making posts to get reactions out of people. And it may not be, the right reaction or the right response that you were hoping to get. But nonetheless, it's a response. And then you get mad at the people who are responding to the post because it's not the responses that you're wanting to get. Make it make sense. Please make it make sense. So another unpopular opinion that I might have is this thing we call cancel culture. We are just hopping on the bandwagon. If a person does something that you don't like or whatever, we're so quick to cancel them without letting that person learn from their mistakes. Now, I'm not saying that if you killed someone, rape or stuff like that, but it be some of the most mundane, stupidest things that social media will try to counsel a person over versus them. You hold them accountable for what they did wrong, but you also allow them to grow, learn from their mistakes, and make corrections. And then if they're still doing stupid ass shit, then of course of course it's time to let them go because they're not, they haven't learned their lesson, and they feel like, okay, well, people are going to continue to ride with me because of my status. No, I'm not saying that, but it's just the cancel culture is very, and I hate this term, toxic. It's very toxic, and it's kind of counterproductive. If you understand what I'm saying, it's not where it's going to provide anything positive from it. Because when you're counseling certain people, you're not only counseling them, but they have employees, they have families. So it's a lot more to it, or it's more people that you are, it's more family and lives that are affected when you decide that you want to just, counsel a person. We come off as if we are perfect, like we do no wrong. Like you wouldn't want someone to give you grace, to give you the opportunity to right your wrongs. I just think that is just utterly stupid. It just bothers me. So yeah, cancel culture is toxic, And that leads into my next unpopular opinion, and that is using or overusing the word toxic. I don't even know where to begin on this one. Everything isn't toxic. Everything should not be labeled as toxic. I know it's catchy, it's trendy, but it's annoying. It's annoying when we choose to overuse words or use words out of context. Yeah. That is another term that gets on my nerves. Like a lot. A lot. And so for the last unpopular opinion, well, this shouldn't even be unpopular. This should be a consensus for all women, all mothers. Ladies, stop choosing the penis over your kids. I am so sick and tired of either a child has gone missing and they found the child dead because the boyfriend physically disciplined the child, killed the child, whatever, and it be for the most smallest reasons and frustrations that they be having with your kid. First of all, he's the boyfriend. He should not be physically disciplining your kids at all. He's not their father. Y'all not even married, so he's not even the stepfather. And even with that, there's rules and boundaries in regards to physical discipline. And some of these babies be 1 and 2 years old. They're babies. They're babies. They're going to do things. They're going to get in trouble. They're going to get into, mischief. They're learning. They're exploring. And you are choosing a man over your kids when there is a history of physical abuse and you're deciding to remain silent, or you're just, participating in the abuse. You're thinking that it's okay and you don't want to go against your man because you don't want to be alone. No ma'am. No ma'am. I mean, it really, really makes me sick that you are choosing your freedom, your kids' lives, futures over a man. Someone that you can easily find another man. And what really just, it broke my heart when the 15-year-old finally, went to a neighbor or whatever, called the police to say that his brother was, had been deceased for over a year. And the mom and her boyfriend is on social media, living it up, taking pictures, doing videos of her cooking for him. You move out of your household with your kids to be with him at his place, and you leave your kids to starve. And they were artistic or special needs. That shit there pisses me off. I really tried not to cuss in this video, but I was just like, how? Like, how, Sway? How are you just allowing someone to treat your kids? You gave birth to these kids. They didn't ask to be here. You were supposed to be their protector, their number one supporter, and yet you're choosing a man over your kids. So yeah, I have a problem. I have no respect for any woman that chooses a man over their kids, who turn a blind eye to physical abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse. No. I mean, no man should be more important than your kids. No man. A man will come a dime a dozen. These are your kids that you bought, you put on this earth. You gave birth to them. So you should do everything in your power to protect them. You should not be hard up for no dick. I'm sorry. You should not be putting your kids' welfare and livelihood second to no penis. I'm sorry. Now, if you disagree with that, something is definitely wrong with you. And there is no man on this earth that should require you or to force you to choose him over your kids. Like, that don't even make sense. That don't even sound right. He should be, there to kind of be an encouragement or a support system. And not just he don't even have to be that way financially, but just to, be supportive of you, especially if you are a single parent and the father is not involved in the kids' lives. Like, I'm just not understanding why women choose to put a man over their kids. It just ain't happening over here. So this is my quick everyday makeup look. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed my unpopular opinions. Please leave a comment down below letting me know any other topics you would like to hear me talk about. This was very impromptu, so a lot of the stuff was just coming off the dome. But I promise you the next topic will be very thorough and thought through. And I really, really would love for you to engage and leave comments and just have like an open dialogue so I can get, your opinions and your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure your notification bell is turned on so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And thank you for watching.